Damn thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome again. Hold on. I got to
Sorry.
turn. There we go. I had the YouTube going, so I had to mute it. All right. Today we got something a little special here for you guys. We're going to be doing. Okay, where's the? What happened to the boys here? What the heck's going on with this? It won't let me. No, no, that's not what I want. They added a bunch of new features to this thing.
Oh, you got an update.
Yeah, it won't let me. There it goes. All right. Today we're going to be doing something a little special. This guy right here. This is Saul Alvarez's Silver Screen Icons, London After Dark. Let me get a little bit. The light's gonna get a little light here. So this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing this for our little Halloween thingamajigger. I'm going to have while everybody's getting ready, I'll have Saul's website, his Facebook page where you guys can get one. He also has stuff like this,
They
Gary
came out
Oldman's,
really nice.
Gary Oldman's Dracula. He has you got to check out what he's got. He's got a lot of great stuff. But I'll show that in a little bit. But today we don't have the full crew. We got our brother right here. There he is, Mr. Jerry Frade, just painted, and Mr. Lang. So that's who we got. That's who we got today. Hanging with this guy. So if you got any questions, I know Jerry's streaming on his. I'm just painted. I'm streaming on Facebook and here on YouTube. So if you got any questions, just drop them in there in the comments, and we'll get to them as soon as we can.
A couple other guys were supposed to be here, but they are. One is, I think Steve is in the racetrack.
I think Steve went to the races. Yeah,
or he's redoing his studio, and then a couple other guys, also had other things going on. But
yeah. So they said they'll be watching, and they can catch up.
Maybe they'll join us the next time.
So I am going to try to use this Tim Gore's the Bloodline series. They're made by Createx, so you can use that. You can cut. I can cut it with the 4021, which I cut my Pro Acro with anyway. What are you going to be using, Jerry?
Well, I was looking for, because I want to go with a little green tint, because I saw a picture and I kind of like the way they got. It's a painting of the kit, but I'm using Ghoul Green from Freakflex. Sorry.
Yeah, Badger's Freakflex. Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, Freakflex.
Nice.
So I like the color. It's got a nice tint, and then this is going to be the base. I'll lighten it up, but the picture had a lot of like a green and gray and purple and stuff. So we'll see how that goes.
So you're gonna be going more for with what they call the noir look.
Kind of
poster, like the poster noir.
Yeah, like
look.
the poster that they had. Yeah.
Okay, and Mr. Lang there, he's gonna be painting the lady in red. So
Camille.
yeah, nice. Because his post office, they're on strike again. Damn polar bears, they're on strike again over there.
Yeah, your kid is in limbo still. So,
so I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera now. Jerry and we've got them cleaned and primed, so there's no color on this, as you just saw mine.
Yeah, mine is. The only thing I did is I added a little gray to the face to lighten it up.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man, you already painted it, bro. That's what you guys tell me all the time. You're almost done. But yeah, the face, we'll get the skin tones done today, because the rest of it is gray hair and black. He's got a little white around his collar.
Yeah,
but it's the skin tone, black and white, or whatever.
And then we got the base and the nameplate.
Yeah,
and
things
like that.
All that in the base. But yeah,
the whole thing is, are you going to do the light, the lantern? version or the hand?
I'm gonna do both.
Yeah, I think so. Me myself too. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna wait to paint the land. I'll do the skin on the hand.
Yeah.
But I'll wait to do because that he's holding. This piece right here. It's
Yes.
the bar, and then I have Mike's gonna put me one with a hole on the bottom there,
Oh yeah.
so I can put I can get that little light and stick it in there. So we
Yeah. Since we got our kit, this kit's been updated to receive a little light kit. All
Yeah.
right? So you could put a light kit into the. So this is how you're going to get your kit. It's going to be the lantern.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit the button. I hit the wrong button.
Okay. You got the little plug light. And then it's battery operated.
Ooh, that's cool.
All right. It's really, really cool. The way and the thing just fits there. You don't have to do nothing. Just leave it there and it'll stay. Which is really cool. It's a really cool, engineering. That was done by NY3D Creation, the whole thing right here.
Now, once you glue the arm on, the hands, they don't fall off. You can swap them out.
Yeah, you don't have to. The fit is so good that you don't even have to, glue it or magnetize it. It just stays on there. So that's really cool. So,
okay.
So-
One of your watchers is asking, "What are you working on? What are we working on?"
London After Midnight.
Yeah, Agnes McCrae.
Yeah. What's up,
Angus? I'm sorry, Angus. My bad. I don't have my glasses on. Angus.
So that's what we're gonna be working on today. So,
James Skiffin, how you doing? Josh is in the house there. We got model officer's mess, which is Mr. James Skiffin. He says, "Evening, brothers." You have Joshua in the house. He's watching a football game, and you have Angus. And that's what here's his right there. He says, "What are we working on?" So, all right. So, without further ado, let me see if I can. No,
I'm gonna switch cameras too.
that's not going to work. So we'll just keep it like this here. If you guys want to see a certain vantage point of what somebody's doing, let me know, and I'll switch the camera over to them. You guys in the Shannon. There's Shannon. Hey, Shannon. There she is.
How you doing?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do, this damn thing. What's going on with this thing? There we go. So now, if you want me to swap out, I can switch out, but I'm going to show you the top-down view of mine. So let me go ahead and switch my camera to this. Now, I'm going to be using New Worlds, Iwata's New Worlds for the base. So I took some Fair Blush and I added a little light natural flesh to it. And that's the color I got right there, So that's going to be my base for everything else that's going to go on it. Greens, purples, and then the oils that I'll use later. So here we go. Without further ado, let me grab this. It's the hand here. I always start with the face. I'll bring the light over so I can see what I'm doing here. Make sure there's no dust. Clean it off. Yeah, see, all this will be black and just his bow tie right there. And that's about it. The bow tie, the hand, the face, and the hair is the only things that are going to be colored. The rest will be it's a lot of black on them. Yes, it was Lon Chaney. Let me show you, if I get a minute here. I'm going to share the screen of who. All right, right there, Silver Screen Icons. You can find him on Facebook. I'm sure. I think he's on his website, but
Instagram too.
it's Instagram. Yep, he's on Instagram. This is him, Saul Alvarez, Silver Screen Icons. And then if you right here where you said where he's got see all photos, this is all the stuff that he produces. You can hit him up there or on Instagram. You know, he has so beautiful like this one here, the Mina and Vlad, the Vlad. Right here's the other Dracula, Bella Lugosi. He's got the Frankenstein with the makeup artist. Here's the makeup. I mean, just all kinds of stuff. The man is has been doing this for years. So Silver Screen Icons, guys. You can hit them up. You can send them an email or a message if any of these tickle your fancy. So let me show we'll show the right there the comments on the screen. All right, let's get ready now. Again, I cut this with the 4021 reducer from Createx, and I let it sit a little bit. I got my little puppy pad down here. So I'm going to start. And again, this is just to lay a base down. Doesn't matter if I get a little bit of overspray. Because I'll be going in with a brush to paint that. But I'll try to minimize it as much as I can. This kit was also printed by Mike over at NY3D Creations. Did a beautiful job printing it. I believe wasn't this one also reimagined or redone by
Well, its original sculpt was a cast, and it was done by Jeff Yeager,
right.
and then it was digitized, and Barden CG Verse actually did the
He redid it.
we did some of it, fixed it up, and then did the other hand and all the other stuff.
I'm gonna just lay it down very thin. I don't want it too heavy. I'll get that tie there.
I really like this green.
See, my pressure's at 20, and I got it choked down a little bit. So, in case anybody's wondering. And again, I'm not too concerned about the overspray because I'll clean all that up with a brush.
I like this green.
That green's nice.
Yeah, it's a nice base for it.
You notice I'm leaving some of the shadows in there for a reason. I go in with oils after I'm done. So this is just going to give me a starting point on what I want to do. You see, I'm very, very carefully just laying it down. So there's the hand. Then I'll get this hand. Angus is asking Jerry if you did you start the bar from Spaceballs yet? Just paint it.
Oh, I did paint up a one for Mike. Um, did I post a video on that? I'm not sure. I do have a video. I'm not sure if I posted it, Angus. I gotta look, but I will be posting it. I've been editing a lot of stuff I have a backlog on. But I painted not the. I didn't paint the bust. I painted the full figure, and I brought that for Mike for his display on
Wonderfest.
Wonderfest. Yeah, so it came out great. Yeah. It's a great kit too.
All right, we got that one. Let me set this over here so it doesn't get back over here. Okay, now we're gonna do something. Like I said, I'm doing something a little different. some paint that I've never used before. It would be that Bloodline. Yeah, Angus says he's been looking at that kit. Looks really cool. I'm a big fan of that movie.
Oh, it's a great kit, man. It's the whole the sculpt and the way he cut and everything. That it's a fun kit to paint. You know.
All right. Now we're going to add a little green. Choke that down.
He's got the whole series. He's got Dark. Did he come out with Dark Helmet yet? No,
I don't think so. I don't know.
It's in the works. I know it's in the works. So. And a couple other ones too. So.
So you can see I'm adding just a little green there. I don't want to overdo it.
This is a great kit, man. This thing fits. Everything fits perfect on this.
It's real nice the way it slides into that base.
Yeah.
little bit more in here, just a drop or two. Okay, that's enough green for now. Clean this out. Angus says, I'm working on a 1/6 scale Hicks and Vasquez figures from Aliens at the moment by the artist Crouton. Highly recommend them. The Vasquez,
Yeah, I have that one. Yeah,
that's the one with the big gun, right?
yeah. That's a great kit.
I keep getting a guy. He's been after me for like 2 years to paint it. Every time I tell him to send it, he never does.
I think Shannon has that kit, I think, too, right?
I think Shannon's got one. Yeah.
Shannon's an Alien fan, so I'm sure she has it.
All right. Now I'm going to add a little purple. So, what purple am I going to use? Deep blue purple. I'm going to take this. You know, I was telling Jerry, I bought these on Amazon, a whole pack of them, and most of them got holes in them.
That's terrible.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No, you could see right there. See where it spilled out on one. I had to throw it away right there.
Oh, wow.
Leaked right out of it. It's like you don't know what you're getting from these people anymore, you know? All right. Now this is a deep bruised purple.
Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I got that Vasquez. I want to paint it, but it's been sitting there. I just got to get to it.
And this is just going to be very little of this. We cut that, make it like a wash. Because it's real strong, so. Yeah, even that's too strong, so I'm going to get rid of some of it. Suck it up a little bit. And then cut it again. I want it thin. I don't want it too thick. Yeah, that'll work. Oop. Sorry about that. Right there. Come on.
Yup.
Canada before noon. All right, here we go. Got a little purple in there. I'm going to add that like here. A little bit here. Now I'm going to go over all of this again with that base tone that I had. Hobby Mike. We missed you last night in the hangout, bro. You see what I'm doing? I don't know if you can see that, but get inside the palm here. It's a beautifully produced kit. Silver Screen Icons, guys. Check them out on Facebook. All right. Oop, come on. What's going on here? Excuse me.
Hey, Mikey, somebody was asking about your bark kit.
Yeah, Angus was asking about the barf.
Should give him
Mike-
a discount.
Yeah, Mikey said he's been under the weather.
The Gilbert discount. Famous Mondragon discount. I'll make you famous.
I'll make you famous. So now I'm adding that purple just to give him a little tone there. And then I'm going to go over all of that with the skin tone again.
I'll make you famous. It's for sale, imagination.com. He's fucking creepy though, Warner. I'm telling you.
Yeah, as you put more paint on, the creepier he gets. Look at that. Now, I personally was not going to go with a realism flesh tone on it, but you never know what happens, you know. I know what he's going to do is going to be pretty cool.
Now I'm going. Yeah, I'm gonna do a little pastel stuff, but not like you think. I think I'm gonna try something a little different here.
Clean this purple out. There it is, Angus. If you're looking for that barf right there, ny3dcreations.com. Okay. Make sure I get this purple out. I don't want it interfering with that other stuff. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the original skin tone or the base. Ah, shit. I just noticed something I missed on his lip. Damn it. Shit. Can't get in there. See it down. There we go.
Mike, they're asking you a question about your kit.
Asking me?
Yes, sir. What kit?
Oh, what are you working on, Michael? He's asking.
Camille. I think she's some sort of the comic book vampire hunter or something or other.
Who's that from?
Oh, I don't know.
So you had to ask me that.
Yeah, it's from a guy. You know what I mean? The guy.
Yeah.
You know that guy. So this kit was this film was in 19 what did I say 1927?
Yeah, 27, I think it said.
Who knows what the hell he looked like? You know what I'm saying? With all that makeup and stuff. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of black and white photos, but I think Saul,
Well, he did his research. I'm assuming.
yeah,
Right?
he knows his shit when it comes to these. So all right. There we go. We're going to leave that off to the side for now. So this is where he's at. I don't know if I can get it without the damn there. I don't know how good that looks, but there we are now. I'm going to seal this, and then I'm going to use oils. But that's my base. You
Nice.
see little greens, purples in there. There's his hand there.
Mm.
So that's the base at the moment. And then let's see. There's Jerry's.
Just putting a little tint right now of
I
a
like
little red.
I like the way that looks, Jerry.
Yeah. So I still got a little bit ways to go, but it's getting there.
Looks like he's.
I got to let this dry a little bit, and then I want to seal it. And they're going to go with pastels now. So
Cool.
all right, I'll be right back.
All right, let me clean this out of my airbrush real quick. I don't foresee me using it for a little bit. I might do it to put a little more purple glaze in it, or I might just use the oils for that. But I'm going to give him somewhat of a skin tone, but a pasty skin tone. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to go with. So let me clear out this airbrush. Get all this caca off of it. For all you guys out there watching, I saw a post the other day. The guy was saying that you should never do what I'm doing right there, back flushing. And I called bullshit on that real quick. That's how you flush paint out of the nozzle. You clean it up like that. So if somebody ever tells you that you're not supposed, it's going to get into the back of your airbrush all the way back up in here and foul it. If it's getting all the way back up in here from you back flushing, you got more problems than back flushing. You got a bad seal. So, see that? That's the way you clean out your nozzle or your airbrush. Now, since I'm not going to be using this airbrush for a bit, my handy dandy Sotar 2020 Gold Edition, my baby. And I have the MIG the Ammo Cobra, which is also an airbrush by Badger. I have the trigger on there. It's got that steep edge on there, so I can grip it like this and then pull back. I just want to make sure I get everything out of this airbrush because, like I said, I'm not going to use it again for a while, so I want it clean. I don't have to break it down. I just got to make sure that when I back flush, nothing comes up.
Okay.
And there it is. It's nice and clean. See that? Nothing coming out of there. Right. Nice and clean. All right. And because I'm not going to use it, I'll pull the needle, wipe that down. Make sure I run some air before I drop the needle all the way down. Drop the needle. She's clean. Okay, dokies. Again, if for all you guys out there, I'm going to show you guys one more time. You have, if you're looking for this kit, right here, Saul Alvarez's silver screen icons. You can send him an email or message him, hit him a follow him. He has photos of everything. His Draculas, his Frankenstein, his makeup guy, Reagan, Wolfman. I mean, he's got it all, man. So this is another one from him, from Bram Stoker's Dracula. So, yeah, here's one here that Silver Screen Icon Saul62 at AOL.com. You can hit him up there on his website. He's got all his pieces there. So, yeah. And then the man himself that prints them. We have this brother right here, ny3dcreations.com. He's got a new release. He's got Frodo there. The ring with the ring. Check him out. There's Frodo. Let me go to his let's see, shop now. And you can see everything he has there. He's there. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Well, there's the Spaceballs. You got all the Spaceballs guys right here. The alien, yogurt, Barf the figure comes with his little box there. Barf the bust, Pizza the Hut, Lone Star, Vinny and Pizza the Hut, Vinny by himself. Lone Star is a statue. And there are other things. I mean, he's got a bunch of other stuff here, guys. So, you know, he's got them categorized here. So check them out. ny3dcreations.com. This brother right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go hit this with a clear coat. So if you guys will excuse me for a second, I'm going to take a walk to the garage. And then we'll start with the oils. Mike says we do not have Bill Cosby's wife, unfortunately. Let me sit this here. Let me grab this hand right here. All right. I'm going to mute myself for a second while I. Hey, JJ, how you doing? All righty then. We got that. Let me get rid of this. Now I'm going to save this paint because I might need it. So out comes my parafilm. Get right over that paint, and that'll keep it nice and wet. I'm going to save this green. Peel that paraffin. Save that. The purple, I don't need to save that, so I'll just clean that off. Get rid of it. Okay. All right. Now we're going to get ready for some oils, some earls. Are you talking about me, Brian? I am using,
Brian is in the house.
Okay, I am using Iwata New Worlds. That was the base, a mix of this, 70% this, or 80% of this, and 20% of this mixed up. And I'm using Tim Gore's Bloodline. That was the purple, the green. That was the Bloodline. How often do we stream? Well, it depends. we get these busts here. Let me switch my camera real quick. It depends, JJ. I know Jerry does more frequent streams than I do now. I used to stream a lot. I don't do it as much as I used to. You know, life got in the way. But what we try to do is get about what 4 or 5 a year, Jerry.
Oh, we've been doing more. We've been doing more than that, but
More than that, but
yeah, we try to, it all depends on what the guys want to do as a collective. You know what I mean?
yeah,
We have done like some that was just like 2 or 3 guys, stuff. Today it's because a lot of guys are doing stuff. Mike Shipman didn't come in, then because he's in Canada and they're on strike. But
Steve is busy fixing his new place.
yeah, so that's why it's just a few of us today. But usually it's like 4 or 5 of us on this thing, and we're painting.
Yeah,
But we try. We did quite a bit, bro. Since we started this, we did quite a bit
of them. Yeah, I mean, you can go back into my live, feed. If you go on my YouTube page and hit the live streams, there's a bunch of them there. And everything you see us do, JJ, everything you see us do, we do it live. So if we fuck up, can you say that on YouTube?
Yeah, you get that.
If we jack up anything, you see it live. So there's no hiding our techniques. We're showing you exactly what we're doing. Now I'm gonna preface this by saying that I'm no expert. As a matter of fact, the man of the hour is in there. There's Saul. Saul's watching us on your channel. There he is. There he is, the GOAT. We're not worthy. That's the GOAT, man. This is his piece, Silver Screen Icons. We're doing it for the Halloween, I also did. I'll show you the other one I'm doing real quick before I switch over to oils. He's got Bram Stoker's Dracula, the Gary Oldman. He also he's got the bust of the Dracula. He's got the bust of the Mina, and he's got the full figures either separately or together with the wolf. And this is his piece right here. I just finished this. I got to do the base, but I just did this for my daughter. I still need to do the base. So that's Silver Screen Icons Dracula right there. So this is all done. I just got to do the base. And the little name plaque, the little plaque that comes with it. This right here, the Dracula plaque that comes with it. But yeah.
Great kit, Saul.
It's a beautiful kit. I mean, I don't know if I want to. I'm going to add a little fleshy tone to them, but I don't know if I want to do too much, man. Look at that. I mean, you need to do some. I need to pick out some little things here and there. No, it's an honor. Hey, thank you, Saul. It's a great kit. There's Saul right. Thank you for using my kits. It's an honor.
Thank you, brother.
It's all ours. Again, if for those guys that are watching right now, if you don't know who that man is, Saul Alvarez.
You're living in a rock, under a rock, right?
Exactly. This is him right here. Silver Screen Icons right there. Silver Screen Icons. Look them up on Facebook, on Instagram, on AOL. Saul Alvarez at AOL.com, I believe it was. But here's all the stuff that he's produced and painted. The man's been doing it forever. And he's one of the best at what he does. But he's got some really cool kits. Yeah. Here's another Silver Screen Icons, Saul62 at AOL.com. Here's other ones he has that he's done. This is the one we're doing, of course, the London After Midnight. But yeah, there it is. This kit is really cool, guys. Look at that. That's all 3D printed.
Yeah, that's a new one. That's awesome.
Is this the new one? This is
Well, no,
this
this
is
is the
this is
all new. You know, the new
yeah. This is the
retooled
older,
and all that. Yeah, it's just a great kit, man.
yeah. This is the older one, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he's in there. He could tell me if I'm wrong. I believe this is the new. No, this is from 2023. So this is still the old one, but he has one of these that's 3D printed. That's really cool. So yeah, Mr. Alvarez, you got it, brother. You got it, brother. You got it. All right. Now, I'm going to do my thing with oils. So let me get everything together here. See my nasty palette here. I'll get the brushes I use. Now, I want to preface this by saying this is the way I do it. Everybody's got a different way. You're going to see with Jerry, he's got a different way of doing it. We all got different ways of how we do it, but we all try to get to the same result almost, a good looking kit. Right, Jerry?
There you go, brother. Best way to say it.
We're just trying to, and again, I'm showing you everything we're doing.
He's using oils. I'm using pastels right now.
And I use pastels, but my jam is oils. But I do use pastels. I use inks, pastels, but primarily it's inks and oils. Okay, what are we gonna do here, Gil? I gotta figure out how I'm gonna start this. The color I want on it. Like a little muddy brown there. I don't know if I'm going to use that, but we'll see. A little burnt umber, maybe. No, more of a raw umber. We'll see. I just pull stuff out, and if I use it, I use it. If I don't, I don't. Where's my purple? There's my purple. That's one of my little trademarks. Anybody that watches me paint, they know I use purple for shadows. A little red. Okay. As we go on, we'll tweak it as we go along.
What's up, Thomas?
Mr. Cochran. All right, I'm going to come in with some. Let me move this out of the way. Get my little. My little oil brush station there. We're gonna start. Let's start. That's too light. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. This one's too light. I'll use this for a lighter shade. So let's move this off to the side for now. Let's go with this. You don't need a lot. Now, here's the thing I get asked a lot. Those oils are going to take forever to dry. I'll have this sealed by tonight. If I choose to,
Show off.
I'm sorry. All right, let me get a little light here. Let me bring this. You know what? Let me go this way. Let me do this.
So tell them why you're going to be able to seal it tonight.
Well, there's a trick to doing this. You know, it's very thin.
What do you use to thin it?
I use where is it? I use Mona Lisa thinner. This
I think
stuff
it's one
right
of the
here,
best thinners for oils out there, man.
right there. I use that. I've had this bottle for 3 years. And one of these are your friend. This or these. These right here.
Yeah. But you use the sponges too, right?
Yeah. Use a sponge. I use a couple of those. Here's the other thing. My little queequee that I use. My little secret. My little queequee. See these? Same thing. Little sponge, pointed sponge. You go in there and you can get underneath the eyes and all that cool stuff. You find all these on Amazon. And then the other thing I use a lot of, especially when I make a boo-boo, are these little makeup ones here. You can get them on Amazon. Because I don't care who you are, you're going to make a boo-boo. All right, let's start.
Not the Mondragon.
What's that?
Not the Mondragon.
Oh, we all do, bro. We all do.
He's famous.
Now, see, I'm adding that. I'll take my sponge and just take most of it off. I'm over here. Right here. Back in there. And here. The top here. I want to leave that shadow right there. So I'm going to work that, but I want a shadow to come in from this side. So I want the light source to be hitting like from on an angle. See? See, I put a little bit too much there, so I'm going to use my sponge to pull some of that off. Take my sponge again. You see how it's just it's not too heavy. That's what I guess I'm trying to get at. It's not too heavy. I'll thin this down a little bit. Take most of it off. I'm over here. JJ is asking one more time, Michael, what is that you're painting up?
Going red.
Oh
Not
man,
sure where
that's
she's
nice.
from.
You see, I'm not. There's barely any. Look, there's barely anything on that brush. So that's the trick of using oils, man. You don't need a lot, guys.
Okay.
See that? I don't know if you can see that. I'll take a picture of it and I'll show it to you. The lights are real bright here right now. So let me come over here. This is just a plain old makeup brush that I got at the dollar store, in case anybody's wondering. I use it as what we used to call a scrubber. And you see, I push down on it and I just blend it all around. And then I take a sponge and just smooth it out. So a little bit right here, a little bit right there. So I'm just refining the color right now. And what you see me doing, this is my process on everything I do. Exactly what you see me doing. There's no deviation. I'm showing you exactly what I do. I'm gonna add some of that to the lips. Now I'll come back and redo that later. Add more color to that. But for now, it just gives me a base to work with. Real light, very you can barely see it. So I don't know if you can see that. There's the. Let me see if I can get some of this light off of there. Nah, you can't see it. I'll have to turn it around. The lights are too bright. Damn it. So I'm going to take a breather here, and I'm going to show you Jerry what he's doing, and let him talk to you. What's that? Mike? Yeah, close.
I'm just doing a real fine. This is really watered down. The blue, it's just a regular blue. Watered down. I think I have one drop of paint in there. That's it. And all I'm doing is going really thin layers to do the veining. All right. So this is not final at all. So I'm going to be doing layers now after this. So some of this is going to get covered up, but hopefully thin layers are going to show through and it's going to show color through. So that's what I'm hoping for. So I'm going to be doing lighter grays, more reds, and more purples, violet, those tones for some other colors. I'm looking at a painting and I'm trying to simulate some of that because I really like the way it looks with the colors and everything. So I'm going to try to simulate that. So that's why you see my green undertone, my base coat. But I'm going to bring the highlights because I'm going to bring that a lot lighter and hopefully it'll show a little bit the grayer side of things. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just adding these layers of blue for the veining. I'm hoping that some of this stuff is going to show through once I'm done. I'm doing just very light layers. See, I'm not doing very heavy. I barely see it. Very subtle. You don't want nothing too thick because it's just going to look fake. So you just want to give it thin layers. See how it's just turning colors? Barely. Barely blue in there. So keep on doing light layers until you're happy with the color. I'm doing it's like almost like a wash. All right. Mostly a little lighter than wash, actually. But I'm just doing very thin layers, just going over the vein and trying to accentuate it. So once it dries over here on this hand, I'll do a little more. Just keep on adding layers to it until you're happy. You don't have to do it all in one shot because it's not going to look real. See, this is very translucent. So still see some of the green underneath the blue. So it's kind of like what you want. You want a very translucent color. All right. I'm going to do the same when I start doing layering of the highlights and all that stuff. So you can see it more now.
Nice.
Very lightly.
Now
Where are we at here?
we're going to work on this hand a little bit. I'm just going to add some color to the top like that. It's like a wash, real thin. Real thin. Just to give them a little flesh tone. I'm going with a fleshier tone. than what Cherry's doing. And that's the beauty of this, because you get to see other people's ideas, you know?
I'm going more at the ghouly look.
Yeah. You can see how thin this is. Barely recognizable. But if I need to add more, I can add more. If I need to take off, I don't have to take off as much because it's not that thick. I'll take my pointed oval here and just smooth it all in. Just like that. And like I said, this will be dry by tonight. But I'll let it sit. I never do it right away. I always let them sit overnight. And the way I check to make sure I get a clean one of these, that's clean. This is what I just laid down. Look, I'm tapping on it. There's nothing. Look what's on that sponge. Nothing. So because it's real thin and I'm using it just as a tint. See? And there's the skin tone. Again, I don't know if you can see that, but so we're going to put that off to the side. Now we're going to go with something a little darker now. I don't know which way I want to go with this. So I think I'm going to pull a little of this out. This is the raw umber. Thin it down. Come on, damn camera. There we go. Thin it down. Dab at it. Make sure I get most of it off. I'm going to come right in here and start underneath his eyes. Now I can always build this up, so I'm not in a hurry to lay down too much on there at once. Let me bring some of that brown down like that. Take my sponge. So I'm going to build that up. So now I go a little heavier. First, I dab at it. Then I'll just go ahead and pull it. And then with that umber, that raw umber, I'll just pull it down. Get into my shadow there. Now I'll darken that up a little bit more later. I gotta find my reference photo. Give me a second here. I'm just looking for my reference photo. Okay, there it is. The statue, here, let me get a picture of it. I'll show you. It is Lon Chaney's London After Midnight. It is a an old let's see if I can pull this up. Give me a second here.
1927.
Yeah. I'm just trying to let's see, Chrome tab. Okay, hold on. I gotta find a Chrome tab. Okay. London After Midnight. Images. There we go. It's that guy right there. Vincent, it's this guy right here, the London After Midnight, 1920, what?
27, I think.
1927, I believe. Yeah, I think that's what we saw last night, right? When you Googled it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an old black and white, it's Lon Chaney, old black and white movie. The movie, I think, doesn't exist anymore because it was destroyed or lost. But you still have like these promo pictures and stuff of it, and then you got posters and stuff. But yeah, it's yeah, Saul said, yeah, that's right, 1927. That's what Saul said, 1927. So now I think I need to darken that up just a hair. So I need to go with something a little bit darker. So I'm going to use Starship Silk. Because I need just a little bit of a darkness in there. Not a lot, just a little bit more. And I'm going to mix that in with this brown. There we go. Give me that diarrhea brown. Now let me wipe my hands. I got oil on my hands. I don't want to touch the figure with. There we go. So we're gonna come in here.
His last film in a fire at the MGM studio since 1967.
Was that when they lost the film?
Yeah, I guess so. I wonder how much stuff they lost in that, man.
Yeah, Lon Chaney played a dual character. This one, which they called Man in the Fuck, I'm blind, man. In the Bokar hat, Vampire, and Inspector Burke in the beaver hat. I got his eyes darkened up a little bit. There we go. That's much better. We got that. Let me clean this brush off. Get a little burnt umber. And come in right here. I'm gonna smooth that out a little bit. Get a little bit right here. And that cheek. There we go. Yeah, kukui. Okay. We'll get to that to the hand later. Sausage is going to be on and off, out to dinner with the family. I'll be back. All right, brother.
All right, bro.
All right. Now, where's my other colors at? Okay. I'm going to get a flesh shadow. And then I'll go in and I'll highlight again a couple spots here and there. For now, that's the way we'll do it. All right, let me put this brush off to the side. I need to get something with a point.
What do you think?
Hold on, let me put it on you. That's cool. It's looking like the damn poster.
It's getting there. I got to do a little more red in there, and then I want to do the purples and stuff.
Looks good.
Yeah.
A little more
Okay,
highlight.
Yeah,
I kind of like where it's going with this shit, bro. I'm telling you.
yeah, it looks good.
Yeah.
I likes it.
I think I'm gonna leave that there right there for a minute. And where is it? See this color. Where did they tell us?
Alrighty then.
Look at how the hand came out. I don't know if you can see it.
Hold on. I'll put it on there. Yeah, that looks cool.
All right, you gotta focus.
Yeah, green is working.
Yeah,
It's getting there. I like that.
I likes it. I likes it.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I want to feed the pooch real quick.
Go ahead. So I'm just adding some highlights in there. And then I'll go back in and start lightening up certain areas. Blend that down. And there we go. Take my sponge. Thanks, Shannon. Let's clean that off. Let's clean this one off. And then let's get back to this. I'm going to add a little bit more skin tone here, here, there. All right. Now I need to add some highlights. For that, I use unbleached titanium white. I don't use just regular white. I'll use an unbleached titanium white. Because I'm not trying to give him a natural flesh tone. I want to give him a muted caca flesh tone, you know? You hear that, Lang? A caca flesh tone? I guess that's a new word, huh?
Yeah, it's a new painting term.
All right, let's go here.
All right, I think she's got enough red on her now. Maybe not. Still a bit late.
Oop, I almost forgot a spot here. I'll work that in. Yeah, I want it like a grayish, ghoulish look to it.
Really creepy.
Yep.
I want to do a little red here.
Look at that, Jerry. Hold on, let me
Love the red.
look at that.
Oh yeah.
He's got that
Mm-hmm.
muted caca color. Hey, Brendan, how you doing, buddy? Long time no hear from you, Brendan. Put a little bit of here, a little bit here, a little bit there. Get that blend in. Oh, I hear the paint shaking. I hear it shaking. I hear it shaking, man.
Pink. What are you doing? A Warhammer piece?
Who,
To
Brendan?
me?
Yeah, Brandon. He's doing
Yeah, probably. All right, let me let this sit for a second because so far I'm liking what it looks like. That muted mummy type of look. You know what I mean?
that's what you're going for, right?
Yeah, yeah. Let me jump over here to Lang so people can see what he's doing. He's not doing nothing.
Lacking.
There is a horror game I kickstarted a few years back called Idols of Torment, and they're having a painting competition this year. Cool.
Nice.
Oh, I see red in the airbrush. I'm gonna check out Jerry. He's adding the lead details.
Okay.
Are you doing the tongue and the gums and everything?
Yeah, I'm trying to get a little more red in there. So I'm gonna do a brush and do the lips first. See how they come out. Then tone it down a little bit.
Okay.
All right. So back to this. Now that hand will be like that. So I need to get a little bit of that shadow inside these crevices. Now that for me, it's always hard to do that. But we can do it. Thin that down a little bit again. Take the excess off. All right, I got that. Line there, a little bit there, a little bit here, a little bit in there. There you go. Okay. So there's the inner hand. Hello, Avery. Let's get a little bit down in here. Just like that. Right in there. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get I know it looks kind of blown out. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 lights blaring down on this, so my camera isn't picking it up. So we're gonna come in here. Let me use this brush instead. Trying to get those there's a lot of little bitty lines and folds in this hand. Really cool. All right, let's get in here very gently. Get those in there. And get those folds. And then you got them right here on the palm. Man, there's more detail on this hand than there is anywhere else, bro.
His hands are pretty detailed.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice. I like it. But there's a lot of little creases and stuff.
Mm.
All right, now I'll take my sponge and just gently pull away where I don't want it. All right. Let me grab our.
If this comes out good, I'm bringing this to Chiller.
There you go.
So I already told Scotty I'm bringing some kits for the raffle, for the contest, for the gifts.
Scotty.
Scotty Mills.
Oh,
He runs it. You met him at one.
Yeah, yeah. No problem, Brennan. I saw it pop up on my phone. I'll take a look at it. Give me a minute. Let me finish working on this guy. All right. Let's grab some of this. Make sure I thin it again. Take most of it off. And I'm adding a little highlights in here. Get that palm. Knock down some of that burnt umber I got in there. Okay. Back to this guy. Add some more of that puke caca color to him. Let me dab at this to make sure there's nothing there. Yeah. Because now, I'm going to grab just
Did
a
you do
little.
any coffee yet?
No, I haven't done that. I'll do it right now. I didn't even. I always forget about it, bro. Give me a second. We get it. We get it.
Coño.
What the hell?
Is it over?
No. Damn it. All right. For all you guys out there watching, I have if this is of any use to you guys, if it helps you, if anything, you help pay for the stream. There's my buy me a coffee. Doesn't matter what it is, anything helps because it helps. We use it to pay for the stream, to pay for StreamYards. So if you can, you donate a little bit of something to that right there, that PayPal me. If not, hit the like, subscribe, leave a comment. And same thing with Just Paint It, go over to his page. If you're not already subbed to him, hit a like, subscribe, leave a comment, tell us what you think, and if you like what we're doing. Again, there's my buy me a coffee there. If you can, that's beautiful. If you can't, it's understandable. Okay. Now, I think I got to add a little bit more a little bit of a flesh, a little bit more flesh tone to him. I kind of knocked that flesh down a little bit in certain areas. So I got to add a little bit of rosiness back to those cheeks. Just a little bit, not a lot. So you see me thinning it down right here. I'll take most of it off the brush there. Got my little paint rag right here. Okay, let's get back to, let me get out of there. Let me get out of here. Okay. I'm fucking lagging, man.
I can't tell. I can tell. All I can see is your sexy shorts.
Nah, man, I got on. That's this right here, my little rag.
Oh, I see.
That's what I wipe my brush on, so I don't ruin my clothes. Because I don't want to get yelled at again. Mama will beat my ass. But yeah, I'm lagging, so it is what it is.
What do you think there? I get a little more red in
Hold
the
on,
mouth.
let me get on here. Oh, I like that. I likes that, man. I mean, you're doing exactly what you said you were going to do. You know.
It's getting there.
Gonna
So.
add now, are you going to add some purple to the face?
Yep. I'm debating if I should do that now or I don't know. I think I'm going to do the. I think I'm going to add a little more blue to the veins before I do the highlights in the purple, so it still shows a little bit. You know.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll jump into doing those colors and stuff.
Looks good. I like it.
It's getting there.
I like that.
Spooky looking.
Yeah, he is. Oh, I'm sorry, Brendan. Yeah, we could show that model. Hold on. This is it's called London After Midnight. It's Lon Chaney from 1927. Let me put it on there. There it is. Now, those of us that grew up in Chicago, you remember Creature Features?
Oh, we had creature features here too, bro.
Do you remember that? Oh, I didn't know you guys had it in Jersey. Remember that?
Man.
When it would open up, you hear that.
Yeah.
And then you hear dum dum da, dum 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 da, dum. That song.
Yep.
Every time I see him, it reminds me of that. The Creature.
Yeah. Hey, thanks,
Raphael, the Sculpt Addict. That's off of your page. He says, "Beautiful work, gentlemen. Always a pleasure watching the stream." Thank you, sir.
Yeah, that's Rafa. Rafa, what's up, buddy?
Let me get off of me here. All right, I'm going to just jump over here for a second so you guys can see what I'm doing. Let me bring my light in. And I'm just adding like a light wash of that flesh tone, just a little bit. Again, I don't want him to look human. I want him to look ghoulish, you know? So that's what I'm going for. That caca ghoulish look, you know?
Like Svengoolie?
Yeah, that's it. The Svengoolie look, you know? That caca ghoulish look. A little tap. So there's that. Now, shit, I got a little paint on him. Fell on the damn pallet. So when he's there, you get this. Where's his arm at? You got his arm on there. And then the hand, he'll be like that. Like, yeah, kukui. Yeah. Now, if you guys want to see one that's painted really nice, Sal Alvarez did a really beautiful job of his. You know, I'll show you that in a second here. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me find it for you. Let me find it for you. All right. That's the ones painted by the master himself, Saul Alvarez, right there.
That's nice.
Fucking beautiful. What do you mean, Josh? Let's see where you guys are on. Right there. There's here. I'll show you mine, and then let me see. Let me get this fucking light. My lights are real bright, man. So, oh. Move. That's where I'm at. We'll jump over to Jerry in a minute here. There's Jerry's. Jerry's going with that poster look, that ghoulish, ugly. That looks good. I like that, Jerry. I like that. It's coming out pretty cool.
He's getting there, right?
And then we got the ghoulish girl here that Lang is painting.
It's all in red. Just
Lady
finished,
Red.
just finished painting the long gams.
The gamifieds. All right. This light is just too bright this way, man. So I'm gonna have to turn this again. Let's see. Let's go this way. Yeah. Let me lock this down. Okay, that's locked down. Back here. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So now comes the part that I always dread because it's easy to screw up. The purple. I've done it 1,000 times, and every time I do it, bro, it's like I hold my breath. Thin that down a little bit. And you don't need a lot of this. So that's going to be like, that's going to be like right in here. And I'll pull it down a little bit. Where's my blender? Like that. Come in from the bottom. Right here. Pull it up. Just like that. I'll come over to the other side here. Like that. Make sure I smooth that down. Grab my blender. See, the beauty about this guy, Jerry, is you can paint him any way you want.
You pretty much can. I went with the green and then, toned it down a little bit. I'm throwing in a little yellow now. Very lightly. And that should give me a nice color there.
So I think I'm doing almost similar to what you're doing, Jerry, but not as heavily posterized. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. You're looking good, though.
That's true, Brendan. That is true. You can paint anything any way you want. And 99.9% of the time, that's what I do. Okay. Now, let me get back to his hands a little bit. Right here by that vein. Moving them back and forth to try to get the right light. You take care, Shannon.
Bye, Shannon.
I'm gonna go take the puppy for a walk and have dinner. Spot right here. There's the hand and the outer hand. Yeah, that hand looks gross, bro.
I know, right?
It looks. Yeah, it's got that nice gross look to it. Yeah, I'm really liking that. So I'm just adding. Were you guys earlier when you saw me putting that burnt umber, and I'm just very lightly adding a thin down purple to it, real thin. And I'll show you what it looks like in a second here. Let's see if this will show up with all this light. No.
What, the purple?
Yeah.
Mm,
Move that light out of the way. Okay, let me get that out the way for a second. Let's see. Let me go to the comments here. Raphael says, so many beautiful kits produced as the one you guys are painting. I have so many prepped, primed, but unpainted yet. I'm prepping the Warriors kit with the train. Swan.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Swan. That was a good kit. Good kit. The man's right there.
Yeah, he bought it for me. Yeah, he's
Okay.
collecting the series.
So now I need to add just a little scotch of sunny yellow. Just a scotch of it. Not a lot. Like right there, right on the nostril there. A little bit here. A little bit on the chin. And then some right over here. Not a lot, just a little. Okay. That's about enough of that shit. Or sometimes you can get a little bit too cute with this shit, you know?
You're a little carried away.
Yep. I just want a little bit in there for a highlight before I add that little spot of white. I don't even know if I'm going to do that. I'll probably wait until tomorrow once I seal it, you know?
Thanks, Rafa. I got a couple new busts coming out too. If you're interested, just stay tuned. New figure too soon.
All right, now let me get a little red in that mouth of his. Take it over here. Grab a little bit of that. Okay. So we got a little pink there. Jesus, I went to squeeze the tube, and I ended up squeezing a little of that red all over me. Let's clean off the hand real quick. right, we got that off. Cause there ain't nothing more aggravating than you not noticing you got paint on your hand. You go to touch your model and you put the paint on the model.
Oh, Dios mío.
Then you're like, God damn it, all kinds of names being called.
Dios mío.
That's what you're gonna be saying when you turn the lights off and that fucker's staring at you. Jerry,
Don't
you'd
be,
be like,
don't be-
oh,
don't be saying that shit like that, bro. What's the matter with you?
that cuckoo is gonna be looking right at you.
You
He's gonna be looking right at you, Jerry.
don't do that to somebody.
Okay, I think I better coat this. Jerry said, don't be saying that shit, man. That fucker's gonna be staring at me now. Yeah, I'm just trying to tint the lips so it'll be easier for me to paint them later. Oop, sorry, I keep moving off the camera here. The teeth and all that I'll do later. I don't want to mix acrylics and oils while they're wet. But what I can do get that inner eye done. The eyeball. Okay, that'll give me a basis to lay the other color down. What do you think, Jerry, so far?
Very nice.
And then we get his arm on there.
Very nice.
Put that hand on there. Get his little broom going. He's like, dum, 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 dum. Hey, Bill.
Hey, Tracy and Bill, what's up?
Those eyes will be bloodshot as all hell. We'll get to that later. But he's got that dirty jaundice look that I was after. You got that little purple in the highlights. I'll touch all that up with inks now. All right, let me step back and take a look at them, see where we're at. Snap a photo. Oh shit, I forgot his nails. Look at his nails. I forgot his pinturas, man. Yeah, buddy.
Do you have a USB-C charger that I can borrow for my computer so the video better?
Plug it in.
I didn't bring a charger. I keep forgetting to bring a charger.
Ask grandma, buddy. I don't have one down here. Okay. I'm gonna just dab some of that off so it's not so bright. And then later I'll take a little white and just put a little line across that. Okay, there we go. Oh shit, I'm on me. Damn.
Yeah, you taking all the glory.
I'm sorry. You should have said something. I'm gonna put it on you. Yeah, I'm putting it on you now. There you go. Oh, you're adding the purple, huh?
Yeah.
I like that. I like that, Jerry.
What do you think?
I
Because the
like,
light is gonna hit him on
Yeah.
this side.
I
right?
like it.
So he's gonna be like this with the lantern on this side. So
You can eat down here if you want.
what do you think? You like it?
I like it.
He's
So I'm
happy.
gonna add a little more highlight on this side later on. It looks ghouly though.
Well, that's what you wanted, right?
Yeah. I like that. I like that effect. Let's check this out. Thank you, Bill. Ugly. There it is. Whoa. What do you think, Gil?
I like it, bro.
I like that effect.
Yep.
So I'm going to add a little more color to here, to this part, like yellow.
Uh-huh.
I want to put a little red under the nose, though.
I like it, bro. Now, when you do the black, are you going to carry some of that purple into the shawl, like on the highlights?
No, I don't think so. I think I want it. I don't know yet. I was thinking about doing the blues. You know? I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll do that part next week, but. And then with the hand. Look at the hand, bro. Look at the detail on that hand.
Yeah, it came out nice.
Still got to do the nails and stuff, but pretty much done with it.
Wait, I got a picture here. I'll show you guys in a minute.
So I want to do a little more highlights on the lips. And then got to do the eyes.
All right, let me upload this. You gonna do the eyes today?
No, I'm done. I think I'm done. I'm running on fumes.
All right, hold on. I wanna let me. This is
Thanks, Josh.
all right. This is mine. Where I'm gonna leave them off for today. There's a few little odds and ends I want to go back and do, but that's mine right there.
Nice.
I'll add a little bit more of that, some pastiness to his cheeks and shit later.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I like the way he looks. I like the way he looks. I'll get other pictures, different angles. I like the way that one hand came out too. But yeah, I'll add more pictures later. So, all right, let me switch my camera over.
Thanks, pal.
Yeah, Thank you, Raphael. But yeah, that's where I guess that's where I'm gonna leave mine off, just like that right there for
Looking
now.
good, bro.
You know, I'll go in and I'll add a little bit more, like skin, different tones, but
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna fuck with it right now. All right, let me switch that over. All righty. All right, guys. So we're gonna call it. We've been doing how long have we been on?
3 hours.
3 hours. So we got the face done. We'll just we'll seal all that up, do the eye, whatever, and then we'll work next week. We'll do the hair, the clothing, just to show you guys how we do it. Again, it's just the way we do things, guys. We're not experts, right, Jerry?
No, I don't. Not at all.
If you guys, this is the way we do it. If you like what you see, again, where's it at? And you can it's way the hell up there. What did I do with it? Hold on. I don't even know what I did with it. It's way up there in those comments. I'm looking for my coffee thing. Because I signed out of it. Damn it. Anyway, if you look in the comments, you have a link there for the. God darn it.
I don't think so.
It's there. What the heck did I? It's way up there. There's a lot. We had a lot of people watching and commenting. There it is. If you guys like what you see, if you could, you can donate to help us pay for the stream. That would be greatly appreciated. You don't have to, but if you can, thank you. If not, hit the like, give it a thumbs up on mine, on Jerry's. I would just paint it. That helps out with the algorithm, helps us to push it. If you want to share this, you can. But what the hell happened to Jerry? Jerry, you disappeared. I was like, where'd he go? Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. We'll be back next Saturday, right, Jerry? We'll do it next Saturday. We'll finish it up.
Yeah.
We'll be back next Saturday. We'll finish up with the hair, the clothing. Oh, go ahead, Jerry. Talk about it.
Oh, I'm just painting.
No. Talk about what
Swan.
you got that, but that he's available, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be for my demo for Wonderfest. So there it is right there.
And keep your eyes out because he's got other stuff coming out in the future.
Yeah, it's
right?
all coming out soon. I got stuff coming out. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I got Warrior stuff. Star Wars maybe.
Oh, I want to
Alien.
I don't have the bust, but I have. I don't know if you guys are into Pam Grier.
Oh yeah. Show your piece. You don't have the bus? I thought you finished
Sold
it.
it.
Oh.
I sold it, so I need to get another one. But I produced this kit. Here, let me switch the camera around. If you give me a second here, Jerry. I know we were getting ready to pull up, but this right here, this is Pam Grier
That's hot.
from the movie Coffee. I also have this is a 1/6 scale.
Bustelo.
You can get it in 1/8, 1/6, or a bust, a quarter scale bust from her waist right here up, and it's a big one. It's really nice. Let me show, if you give me a second, Jerry.
It's a little bigger than a regular 1/6 scale.
No, it's, you know what it is? It's the
heels,
what, this here?
the platform shoes.
Yeah, it's the heels that she's got on, and
Yeah.
but let me show them.
She's hot though.
Yeah, it's a nice
It came out really nice.
CG Verse did a really beautiful job on that.
Yeah.
This is the bust. And let me share it. If anybody's interested, get a hold of me on Facebook, Messenger, or send me an email at gil@gmail.com. Gilmandragon@gmail.com. There's the bust.
Scale perfect.
What's that?
Scale perfect. Engineered by pros.
Yeah, there's the bust. It's a quarter scale bust. That's what she looks like without paint on her. There's the figure. That's
With
a
the
1/6.
Nice.
Yeah, 1/6 scale. It's a beautiful rendition of Pam Grier. Let me go back and see if I can get another. There's the bust right there. So hit me up if you're interested, and we can go from there.
Oh, look who's chiming in.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I didn't see.
It's perfect. Stop it.
Hey, buddy, Mike. Look. Oh, Bill. You're so sweet, Bill.
Hold on. What's going on with my thing? Oh, there we go. Engineered by pros. Yes, it was. It was engineered and printed by one of the best printers out there, ny3dcreations.com. So, hold on, let me switch my camera again. So, if you guys are interested, let me know. It's available. It's a beautiful figure, man. It's great. There's a lot of skin tone. Great. As our friend used to say, Stan, it's a painter's model.
Yes.
What did he say? One of? No, the I didn't want to blow your head up too much, Mike. So I want to thank Michael Lang here for joining us today. Of course, my brother there, Jerry, who had just painted. He'll be doing other stuff. You check him out on this page. He does all kinds of good tutorials and stuff. If you guys got any questions on what we're doing, how we're doing it, or any techniques, you guys can always get a hold of me. Jerry's available here and there too. If you can, he'll answer your questions
Anytime.
So I want to thank you all for watching. We'll see you guys next Saturday at 3 p.m. Until then, leave the drama to the queens, brothers and sisters. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Good night.